Good morning, everybody. It's like 10 after 11 and I'm up and I'm about to go outside. I'm gonna do a garden tour so y'all can see the garden. It's like what, late spring. See how the garden is doing, and I need to harvest some greens, and I need to like pinch off some of them are starting to flower, some of the greens, so I need to pinch those off so they won't go to seed. And that's pretty much what I have to do out there in the garden today. And we're gonna have greens more than likely tomorrow. I'll cook tomorrow. I probably won't cook Monday for the holiday. And that's about it. So here is the garden. And what's today? May 27th, I believe. Many of the items we have here we've grown from seed. We did the winter sowing, which it was like, to me, like a lot of work, having to transplant it out the pots, but we'll see what we do next year, if we'll do it again. But in this bed right here are our greens, and some spinach is in this bed, and you can see some of the greens flowering, so I need to cut those off, and then I need to harvest the greens. And here's some more. Trimmed them all around with onions, and you see we have this mesh netting on it. We got it from Walmart, and it's to keep those white butterflies out, so our greens look good because they haven't been laying their little nasty eggs and eating up our greens. And here are tomatoes. I don't know, that one like over there don't look like a tomato, but these are all the tomatoes. I think that's the weed right there. We got to pull that one there. And all that cotton from them cotton trees is falling. That's so annoying. So that's going to leave a lot of little weeds that we're going to have to pull out. And these are our potatoes. You see they've gotten to the point where we can't throw any more dirt on them. So the green is just growing. When they start to like die off, then that's when we'll harvest those. And here are some more potatoes on this side here. And then over there, that little narrow bed is garlic. This is our first time doing garlic, and it's coming up. So, and here are Brussels sprouts. Yes, we bought these. We didn't grow the Brussels sprouts from seed. I think my husband got like some peppers right around here in front of those. And again, you see the onions all around the beds. And these are, I think, just peppers. I think these are like different kind of peppers we got growing. We ain't labeled nothing. And here is broccoli, and it's doing well, and I'm glad we keep them little nasty bugs out of that, because when you harvest them and you get them little nasty bugs, it is so gross. And then we have the onions growing around that, so they're looking good. They were looking really bad for a while because we grew these from seed too. They were looking pretty bad, but they finally coming together. And here is our sweet potato bed, and we tried to grow some from the sweet potatoes we had last year. They were doing well, but they just look real skimpy, so my husband just went to buy some sweet potatoes. And let me just share with you our greenhouse right here. We got it from Harbor Freight. It's not a great quality greenhouse at all. Also, since we live in Chicago, there's like, we get really high winds. So like pretty much all the roof was blown out, and we just recently ordered new panels. But let me get a little closer so I can show you what we did to keep the panels in. We're not finished. My husband has to do like a couple more of these panels, and then the other side. So now what we did to keep the panels on, you see this wire mesh. Now you can get it from like Home Depot. It's in a roll. I guess it's like a fencing, whatever you want to use it for. So what we did was we drilled holes in the metal, and then we attach them with wire. You can get the wire from like Home Depot too. And then what it does is when the wind blows, it can't blow out the panels. So we did this last year to all the bottom side, and they've been staying in, but we didn't get to the top, and all the windows blew out the top. And since we replaced them, we sure don't want to have to replace them anytime soon again, and that's why we put them here. My husband still has to do this one, finish this one right here, and then do the other side of the roof to keep everything intact. Okay, so I harvest pretty much the large leaves, and any of like the ones down at the bottom that were dead, I just cut those off and just let them drop. They'll just compost into the ground eventually. So nice. Some of the other greens from the other bed, they still have some holes in it. I think we did plant them and maybe like a week later put on the stuff, so maybe they laid their eggs already. And look. Look at this thing right here. See, look. Gross. Suckers. But they're not making holes in it, so that's strange. And as long as I'm harvesting just the leaves, it's going to continue to grow. So I'm not we'll be able to harvest this pretty much all summer. Okay, so that's enough in there. I'll let my husband harvest some tomorrow if you want to get the other side. Just close this back up. So that's the tour for now, and that's my harvest for today. I guess the weather will probably be warming up soon. We're still getting a lot of rain, which is okay, as long as we can get some sun, because we have not been getting a lot of sun, just rain and no sun. That's why things are going so slow here. But I'm going to get these greens in the house so I can clean them, and I might even start cooking them tonight so I don't have to do it tomorrow. The kale I'll wash and bag it up, and I'll be using that more than likely for smoothies, but I've been also liking it in stir fry, so that'll be good too. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching our spring garden tour, and just stay tuned for more updates on the garden. So as things are growing and we're harvesting, I'll be sure to share that with you guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and thanks again for watching. Bye bye.